Sunny Coin Hunter here. I got 10 rows of pennies from the bank the other day. I then went and cashed in all those quarters and dimes that I did. So I got my bucket for the zinc cents. Got my cup for the copper. Scale in case I need to weigh it out. And tray to put the coppers in. I got these in order that I weighed them. So for those who do not know, I'm going to type in the list. I add a list onto these videos. I just got to figure out how to do it and all that. I just haven't done it yet. So we look for coppers, look for wheats, Indian head cents, flying eagle, if we're lucky, extremely lucky. The zinc cents in 82, I weigh out the 82s because they are zinc and copper clad. I do look for these varieties over here. The 92Ds, close AMs, and 98. Now this would be an approved set. The close AM and 99S close AM. Those are proof sets. I don't think I have those yet. Got 98. 98, 99, and 2000 white AM. These I look for. We got the low manages. I do have two 1911S's. I got several. Don't have the S VDB, but I do have some of the 1909 VDBs. So there's a few of these. I found a 26S. Didn't think I had. I had one. Took out the flip, put it in the book. So we're going to get started with this. I do keep 2017s. You look for the 2009s. That's the 4 different reverse designs. The 2009 has those. So we're going to get started. There are varieties on these more modern pennies. Usually I flip over looking for something like a cut along the rim or a die chip or something in the shield. So here's the 63, so we've got our first copper. 70. And we'll go back through, separate the shields, the Lincoln Memorials. There's a very nice 1992. So basically this is how we hunt for coins if you're new to the channel. Now I like to kind of keep a log of how much each roll weighs and how many coppers I find, or the 2009s or 2017s. Yeah, there you go. A little bit more light for y'all so y'all can see what I'm looking at. Now, if I get this camera low enough, I can actually look through the cell phone to look at these. It's just a dirty old 2006. And somebody tried to tone these with paint. Now this is gold paint that's just flaking off. There's a second one like that. That's weird. Like somebody was experimenting with maybe trying to gold plate. Who knows? One thing it does is damage the coin in the long run. So far up to 5 coppers, it was just not bad for being a lightweight roll. Sometimes I have a tendency to double check these darker ones just to make sure. So I've gone back and found a copper here and there. So we got 5 coppers. You see those 2017 Ps. Please do not fall for the no mint mark. If they show a penny with no mint mark, make sure it's in a mint set with all the other coins. That's the way you know for sure if it's missing a mint mark. I see people advertise the pennies with no mint mark. The only one supposed to have a mint mark of Philadelphia is a 2017. So that was 5 coppers. So let's see how well we do with a 128.1 sprawl. Sometimes you can find some of these nicely toned. Now this has got a little, this is where the dye is starting to wear down. So it looks like you get a second impression. It's just dye deterioration, just another form of dye deterioration from being struck, being used so many times. So that is not in there, it's just something they just do. They use them as long as they can because they do cost some money to make. This is the beginning of zinc rot. So that will not go back to the bank because the machine will reject it. So here's a 1982D large date. So I'm going to weigh it out, see if it's copper or zinc. And it's 3.1, so you know it's copper. It's going to be 2.5 if it's zinc cent. So I'm just going to go through here. Sometimes you look, you can get some nice looking pennies from the 60s and 70s, almost like they're fresh off the mint press. Nice, brilliant, uncirculated coins. You know, almost look like these. Now I do look on the 2023, there's an extra V notch right up in here someplace, but I have yet to find one. And most of those have been found already up along the East Coast where they were dumped out, they think. It's where the major finds were at. See, now this is what I weigh. So I got 4. A heavier row, but I got less copper. But sometimes junk on the coin can make it weigh a little bit more. Now occasionally you will find a dime. You can find foreign coins, mostly Canadian cents. Just making sure I miss no. So 4. Okay. Storage space. So I'm back. So last one we had 4 coppers. Let's see, we're going 4. That ain't right. 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So now at 128.8, we have 4 coppers, even though it weighed more than the other one. Sometimes the junk on the coin can make them weigh heavier. So imagine that paint made the coins weigh a little bit heavier on that end. There's another painted one. See how the paint just comes off? And this is just dirt. $70D, finally got a copper cent. Be zinc rot in a few years at 2005. $1959, first year of the memorial, rough shape, but it's a copper. We'll take it. There's a 2000, but not the wide. It was a close. 61, 3, 72, 4, just double checking everything. There's another 1959, better shape than the other one in a way, more darker tone. Some of the copper coming through. Just trying to make sure they don't miss any 2017 Phillies. I don't think I did. It's a nice 2017 Denver there. So then we got 5. Now we're at 29.3. So we should get 5, 6, maybe 7 coppers out of this row. And hunt how I normally hunt, 81. There's another graph in the middle. And the varieties I'm looking for. It's a Denver. Okay, hey, phone stopped again. This time I had to do some more work to delete a bunch of files off, but While I was at it, I went ahead and finished on this 4th row. Picked up 5 more copper cents. This is a low copper hunt. Now, I've had it on a long time. So right now we're up to 19. Usually I get about a row of pennies per 10 rows. So we got 129.5. J87 fooled me. I thought that was a copper, but it's a zinc cent. When when done right, they look almost as like a real copper cent that's been aged. Here's 2009. We got a first one. And we're going to see it's early year, the log cabin out of Denver. '68, we finally got a copper on the board on this hunt, on this row. '64. We got a Philly. Now the way these are weighing, would not be surprised if I do not get a wheat cent, but it's okay. '63. Usually I get 1 per 10 rolls on average. The zinc rot goes into my, like I said, the bank will not take these in their machines. The machines reject them. This way I need a scale. I cannot see a date on this scale, but if I weigh it out, it's zinc. 79. That's why you should always get one of these scales. If I can get the affiliate accreditation, I can link this scale into the description, but I am not trying for that right now. Another 2017 Philly. In 2010, the first year of this Shield cents. 62. Okay, let's turn out to be a little bit better. So, we got 6 coppers. So I don't think we have enough to make a roll. But right now I'm actually at 5 rows of pennies so far together out of these couple weeks of hunting. So let me put those down. Those over here to 129.7. It'll probably be about the same, 6, maybe 7, who knows. You know, to where y'all see what I'm seeing. Another one gets painted gold. I'm curious. 2.5. We got 78. We got another zinc rot. There's an 83. So here's a 74. Large date. It's a red brown. Nice red brown at that. Another zinc rot. Zinc rot. See the difference? This is brown, red brown. This also looking for what we call Cuds. 2017 Philly. Cuds start on the rim, then they gradually get bigger. So you can also get a retained cud where it breaks off. It hasn't completely fallen off, but it still strikes the penny and leaves the crack. $25. 76 with some gunk on it. $81. Finally got 6. $7. And we got professional year. Denver probably, yep, 2009. So that's our second 2009. Oh, what was that? That was... I'll put those in the wrong spot. Oh, I need that one there. Get 2 there. And we got 1. Yeah, that's right. So 7 pennies there, 7 coppers. And we're 30 pennies away from hitting another full row. There's going to be a light. And then we get into the heavier rows. The last 4 rows are kind of heavy, so we'll see what we get out of those. Usually these 130s produce about 8 to 9 copper cents. A2. Yeah, copper. And that is a 82 large date. We got a wheat cent. I didn't think I was going to get one, but we got one. We got a 1945 Wheatie. Like I said, I usually get 1 per 10 rows, and we got it. Also counts as a copper cent. Now the wheat cents I have to add it in with the copper. For the total copper count. I did not add them together. $2017 Philly. Last week, I think I found a 1920 wheat cent in a roll. Just think, that penny was being produced while World War II was still going on. Think about that. This is not good. I'm not getting hardly any copper. This is a heavy roll. I never had one weighed this less and not produced a lot of copper. Weigh so much and not produce a lot of copper. That's just odd. I mean, it is what it is sometimes. 3 coppers, 4 counting the wheat is 3. Two more of them 2017 Phillies. You almost got a full row. Now, after I get done with the final weigh-in, the wheat cents I found so far this year. Now we got some, what is known as Fed wrap. There we go. These both weigh 130.6. I think I'm right. Yep. Pretty good amount of copper in here. Let's get another Wheatie. See what we got here. There's a 69. 69. This ain't one we can check. When they clean the dies, they will over polish these dies, and this little line right here connects the roof will disappear. you find both of those missing, you have a floating roof on the memorial cent. That's an 82 zinc, copper, Lord's date. Yeah, this is more like it. Now I'm getting some copper. Now I'm getting some copper. So 98. That's a close, not a wide. There's another current to D. Sometimes I check just to make sure. Now this has got a grease strike through. See how the letters have faded out right up in here in states of. So there's a grease strike through. So we're going to put that off as a semi-find. With 8 coppers. I like this. And this so far weigh all the copper since I pulled out so far this year. I'm up to a little bit over 5 pounds. There's a Philly, 2017. I think that's going to be it. So we've got 8 coppers. One 2017 Philly. Now here's something ironic. We've got 2 that weigh exactly the same. Well, 136, 137, close enough. So let's see which one produces the most coppers. So the last timbo hunt I did, I had 62 copper cents come out. And nowhere near that. Let me do a quick recount. Five, 10, 15. Let's see, then 8's 23. See, 6's 29, 7's 36. 44. Oh, we're going to make it. We're going to make it. I think we're going to make it. I'm going to pull a copper right off the bat there. There's another one I pulled right off the bat. Trying to get these pennies out these rolls. Thank you, Roddy. There we go. $69. Now I do have a floating roof. I just have to verify underneath the scope. I'll do that. I do that separate from this video. I think it is. Oh, we got a Canadian coin. 1970. Always get at least one Canadian. 67. Pennies on 65, 67 will have no mint mark. Now, copper, I think the copper Canadian coins weigh a little bit more than ours. That's 3.1 grams. It's close. We got a second wheat cent, 51D. Decent shape. And because that is copper, it does count towards the copper count. I don't go there. I don't have a Philly up here. Oh well. I'll probably find them and go back through. I always do. Always do. Probably picked it up and threw it in the bucket without realizing it. Okay, so the two finds, we finally got I'll call it 8 because my spreadsheet does not add these into the total count. So let's read straight through. Last row. I'm short 1. Still short about 21 total to make total 6 rows, but this hunt we're pretty damn close to having a full row. Darn, not, I'm sorry. Said a word I shouldn't have said. I call these parking lot coins. That's usually how I find those anyway. Parking lot, you find them chewed up all the time. I'm disappointed if I don't get a lot of copper, because this is a heavier roll. 131 grams, and right now I'm not seeing hardly any copper. It's a Philly. $77, found a copper. Another copper. 64, another one. $78. So that should have been 9 at least. 9 to 10. So I'm going to piecemeal these videos together. So we're going to have 6 and 1 2017. So now we need to do a final weigh-in. So, I don't know what my coin holder is, but no, we're gonna put this on. So we got 3 coppers, Canadian cent. So what I'm going to do, compensate for not putting those 3 in. Dig into my bucket down here for this year. 3 copper cents. $175 gram, 0.9 grams. Okay, 6.2 ounces. So it's not good. Our biggest weigh-in was the second round. So that's going to conclude this video. I hope y'all have a good evening. Keep hunting. And if you're new, subscribe please. I will looking for 250 giveaways. Let's see. I'm trying to get this back to ounces, 2 grams. So let's put the 2 copper cents, 2 wheat cents up. In the end, we'll count these out at the end of the year. So let me stop it. Y'all have a good evening. Keep on hunting.